Orlando, Florida today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Now, guys, when you think about Kent State, for programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Aggies have this offense rolling.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wideouts either side. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Fox. He's past the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Flashes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Kick is in the air. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Flashes in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got it in the middle, it's Cole. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Griffin. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
they'll go back to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now the play fake. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away on 4th down. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. He leaves it with his back. Breaks the tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quick spin on the run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quick handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the golden flashes are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The golden flashes will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the...
Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. Runs through a tackle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The golden flashes line it up with a 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, New Mexico State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the golden flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The toss sweep to the right. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It'll be a draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch in the middle. It's Gomez. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gives it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off. That's number 10.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, several notable storylines there, and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Fox.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Golden Flashes are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Shakes off the defender. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Plows through the defense. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You can't.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And that one will give him the lead.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rudolph. Oh, what a cut! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gomez. Running through contact. Right down the gut of the field. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, the defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Aggies want to crank the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run to the right. Creates a little space. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Flashes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Inside the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. Brought down at the 20-yard line by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end. Touchdown, Kent State! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Off play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Got it in the middle, it's Fox. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the golden flashes. Headed quickly to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep it.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. It's a pretty good day.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting into the ground.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Finds his man. It's Cole. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Rudolph. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. He's up to 86 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. Two wideouts either side. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The golden flashes, racing to the line in a hurry up. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the 4th. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Smith. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. A designed run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it behind the line. It's Rudolph. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Right on target this time. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And his throw is incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.